essentially what it's called is the asexual male epidemic and the dating collapse, right? That's kind of the key points. But when I hear about that stat, nearly half of men 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person. I think it goes to two things. I mean, obviously there is that age group where they're just more technically focused. They pull out their phone, they want convenience, right? They're ordering, they're using Skip the Dishes to order food to their door. They're using Uber. Everything that we do is driven by an app typically, right? So I think it just kind of is natural that dating would be as well. And if you have that, phone in your pocket where you can pull up a dating app, and for those who do well in apps, why would you choose anything else, right? If you do well in an app, you don't need to worry about anything else. If you don't do well in an app, you're probably not going to have the confidence to go out and talk to women in person, right? So it's kind of that catch-22, and I think they're just more convenience focused. But what you mentioned is like, it's really that courage that a lot of men lack, especially that age group, right? There's a lot of women that are, they will talk on social media about a guy coming up to them and approaching them on the street and make them feel bad. And it's not a good look, I think, for a lot of the men. They're like, yeah, I just don't want to do this, right? Um, what do you think the value is? Like, what do you think they're missing out? And I know we've talked about it a few times on this podcast, but rejection used to be a rite of passage. Now it's a risk more most men really never take. And do you think that's kind of part of, especially that age, a part of development?
I mean, I think it's probably one of the biggest thing that's gonna make you more masculine is being able to go up and approach a woman that you find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also limiting the amount of girls that you could potentially date. Most
Mm-hmm.
guys, for me, in my case, I was with my ex and married because I had scarcity because I didn't know how to talk to women. I just latched onto the first girl who liked me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a majority of guys who aren't probably getting a ton of matches online and can't approach a woman in person, as soon
Mm-hmm.
as they find a girl that kind of likes them and is good enough, even though they have red flag,
Mm-hmm.
probably settle for her because what other choice are you going to have?